Hello, and welcome. I am Web Weaver, and I'm so glad that you have found my channel here today. This is where I do a one card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. Just a reminder, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. This deck is different than traditional tarot, so I do have notes here to help guide my readings until I have these cards memorized. So we'll go ahead and get started. This was going to be for Saturday, September 20th. All right, so we'll start by shuffle. I hope you had a lovely Friday. Ready for a weekend. This has been one heck of a week. I feel like they're all one heck of a week. But been an interesting one. I'll just say that much. All right. Saturday, September 20th. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right. I will split the deck. I do not read reversals. And we have perception. We have pulled this one before, I think once before. Let me bring you down. Okay. And then I will read the meaning to you. This is card number 21, Perception. The fifth of the influence cards pertains to the organization, identification, and interpretation of sensory information in order to understand what we sense and experience. This card symbolizes an opportunity or need to look at how you analyze and interpret your experiences, and how your interpretation then influences your choices and ability to see and weigh options and opportunities. This card invites you to alter your perception by changing your perspective. It also signifies a need to determine whether you are creating your reality or whether you are allowing others to shape it for you. Both can be problematic if you are not mindful and aware. This is not about instilling doubts, but about increasing awareness. Take time to question everything. So, first and foremost, the card is talking about how our experiences, what we've gone through in our lives, influences the choices that we make daily, whether or not we see opportunity in front of us, whether or not we act on those opportunities, how we view the world. It's all based on what we know of the world, right? Our experiences. If myself and a person next to me are confronted by the same situation, the same person, the same dilemma, we may have different ways of resolving it based on our past experiences, right? So that's part of this card. Our perception of the world is colored by our past experiences. The card invites you to maybe change your perspective. Maybe try to see it from the way that the person next to you sees it, and vice versa. To do that, you need to understand one another, right? But It's possible. But it also signifies a need to determine whether you're creating your reality or whether you're allowing someone else to shape it for you. And if you are creating it, whether or not you are aware of it. Because if you're not aware of it, it can still be just as problematic. So I know I've talked about this before. When I was reading this description, it just all was rushing back to me. We can create our daily reality simply by changing our mindset, by focusing our intention, by putting energy into the things that we need to put energy into. But if we don't realize that we have that skill, right? Before I was taught any of this, before I knew any of this, it was just very much go about your life. And if something bad happens, oh, it was bad luck. Nobody likes me. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. It's that kind of mindset, right? And if those are the types of things that you are saying and thinking and feeling over and over and over, that's where you're putting your energy. So you are creating your reality and you don't even know it. You may also, because you don't know it, be allowing somebody else to create your reality. Maybe your boss talks down to you and tells you that you're no good. Maybe family members talk down to you and tell you that you're annoying and you're not smart or things like that. If you have people in your life that are saying things and doing things and making you think things about yourself and the way that you live your life, and you don't realize the ability that you have to create your reality, and you're allowing yourself to take those things in, that's also affecting you. But if we are mindful and we are aware that we can create and shape our own reality through our thoughts and our intentions and our energy, then we are going to be all the better for it. When others try to put you down or make you feel like you are less than or not good enough, you can just dismiss it. Nope. I know my talents. I know my skills. I know what I want and I know what I'm working toward. And I am going to reach this goal someday. And you hold that in your mind and you work toward it and you create your reality, regardless of what anyone says to you. But it can be very problematic if you're not aware. So I am sure that most, if not all of you, have been aware of this. But if you have not been aware of this, make sure that the thoughts you are thinking, the words you are saying, the intentions and energy you are putting out there are all working toward the reality that you want. Not belittling yourself, not belittling your situation, not denying yourself something that you want because you say you're not good enough because somebody told you that one day. Take the time to create your own reality and just ignore those naysayers. Ignore the people who are telling you otherwise. With enough work and enough energy and enough desire, you can achieve this. So those are the two parts of that card. And I think I'll leave it at that. So I hope you all have a restful Friday evening and a lovely Saturday. And I will see you tomorrow. Blessed be.